Issue number 1 of the new Iron Man. He's alive, he's back, no more shenanigans. Christopher Cantwell is taking care of the writing. CAFU is drawing. We open with Iron Man whooping Terrax. You see, he wasn't part of that Avengers mission that we all saw in January. If he was, then this is how it would have went down. So he makes quick work of him. I'm not a fan of that, because Terrax looked really menacing back then, and now here he is getting whooped. And right after that, Tony's on the couch talking about selling the company. He's done with technology for now and he's stepping away. A whole bunch of ASM #1 vibes that I got when Nick Spencer took over from Dan Slott. How he just kind of got rid of Peter's riches and brought him back to the status quo. Kind of the same thing here. So he's setting the table, of course, for his whole series, which he plans on going longer than 12 issues. And probably will go longer than 12 issues, let's be real. And that's where we leave that. So what does Tony do on his free time? This is what confuses me. He's into cars, of course, but then there's this street race where he street races a deaf guy who's using hand signs to talk. What's this about? This is where I started asking myself what I'm doing here. Why am I reading a page and then another page? Let's count. 3, 4, 5. 5 pages of just driving. You know, I could have done without that. This is a long series. We'll see where it goes, but I'm pretty sure those were meaningless pages unless that deaf character is going to come back and be significant later on. Who knows? You might meet him at a church or something, since they're bringing religion into this. They also bring Hellcat into this. That's Patsy Walker. And who's this guy? He's Fuller Tealhard. Pay no attention to him. He's not important for now. I'm all for elevating characters, just not the wrong characters. When you got Marvel and they go on their diversity kicks and whatnot, one day they're going to look at this and they're going to say, why aren't we doing something with a black character? Why are we elevating Hellcat? They're going to drop it. That's my main point. I should have started with that. I can just see all of the work that Christopher Cantwell is doing here with this character, which I presume is going to last like 12 issues of her being a side character on this book. I can see all of that being dropped eventually. The same way he dropped Janet in this very book. See, the new writer is going to come along and treat Hellcat and all the work that he's been doing the same way you, Christopher Cantwell, just treated Dan Slott's work with the Janet and Tony relationship. I think Marvel's too white already to be elevating these old white characters to prominence, but hey, who knows, they might have movie plans for her or something, and this may be coming from directly above. From what I remember, Hellcat had an ongoing series that didn't work out a few years ago, so they just take the signal. Let's try with Ironheart instead. Now in this fight scene against this guy with forehead beam power, Iron Man gets struck by lightning. The same thing that this dude from earlier in the book was talking about. Coincidental. The book is going to end with a mysterious quote saying God is a verb. So there's a whole bunch of religion talk in this book. Not my cup of tea, so I'm not going to be continuing with this series. But if you like it, let me know if this is for you. Is this mystery something that you can get into? I can give it points for having direction. I just wouldn't give it points for, man, it's that street race. That just took too many pages away from the story, I guess. Unless it has something to do with the story. Who knows? Maybe the kid in the street race is religious. Chillmonger out.